Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Is this my dog? No, but am I going to use him for views and likes? Absolutely. So for today's video, I wanted to make another informative video to help out people who maybe aren't super familiar with Guam. And the question I wanted to answer is, what language is spoken in Guam? Maybe you just received orders from the military that you're coming here. Maybe you are thinking about moving here, retiring here, or maybe you just want to come here for vacation. This might be a question that you have. And the reason I thought this would be a helpful video is because this is actually a question that my wife and I had before we moved here. What are you doing? And let me explain that. Yes, we knew that Guam was a U.S. territory. Yes, we knew that they used U.S. currency. We knew that the military bases are here. We knew that English was going to be very widespread. So why did we wonder what language was spoken here? Well, because if you get on a site like Wikipedia and you look up Guam, you'll recognize that there are two official languages. The first one is English, and then the second one is Chamorro. And our question really was, how prevalent is Chamorro? What's the ratio between English speakers and Chamorro speakers? And are there any people here that only speak Chamorro? This was especially relevant to my wife. She was going to be coming here working as a nurse, and she wondered, am I going to be able to talk to all my patients, or are there going to be some I'm going to have to use a translator for because they're only Chamorro speakers? If I'm going to be a resident here and I have to do all the things that residents have to do, like pay your taxes or go get a driver's license or go to the bank, how many people am I not going to be able to speak to if I can only speak English? If you're from Guam, the answer to this question is really obvious, right? But if you've never been to Guam before, maybe it's not so obvious. And so now the answer to the question. The general answer, the easy answer, is that almost everyone on Guam speaks English. My wife and I have been living here for about a year and a half, and we've never encountered a situation where we went to a business or a government office and met someone who only spoke Chamorro and not English. Are there some people on the island like that? Well, yeah, probably, but they're not going to be people that you engage with on a daily basis. The Chamorro language is spoken by a lot of older adults, I've noticed, and it's not very common among younger people. In fact, there's a video made by another YouTuber. His name's Pulon Speaks. I'll link it down below. He kind of talked about what's been happening with the Chamorro language, and he says that some statistics that he had were showing that people who were 31 years old and under, 95% of those people can't hold a basic conversation in the Chamorro language. Now that stands in stark contrast to like what was going on in the 1940s when almost everyone could speak Chamorro. Hey, can you speak Chamorro? Are you a Chamorro dog? No, you're not. I'm gonna send you out there with the Boonie dogs and I'm gonna make you into a Guam dog. It's kind of a shame to see the language disappear in the way that it has because it's a big part of the Chamorro culture, but there have been a lot of efforts to kind of revitalize it, and I think those are good things. So if you're a monolingual, uneducated person like me who can only speak English, are you going to be able to communicate and go about your daily life on Guam? Yes. I should mention there have been people that I've met on Guam who can't speak very good English, but most of those people are people who have moved to Guam from other places, maybe from islands in the Federated States of Micronesia, or people from the Philippines who are coming here to work and they're still kind of building their English skills. There's all kinds of fascinating people here and all kinds of languages. I would definitely encourage you, if you are coming to Guam, to maybe pick up on a few Chamorro words. There's several resources online, and there's actually even some free Chamorro classes that are offered. And I imagine you could get some major street cred if you were a non-local who spoke Chamorro. And the Manunko, or the elders, they'd probably think you're pretty cool. Isn't that right, dog? You want to learn Chamorro? Ah! Teach me some Chamorro words. If anyone knows the Chamorro word for dog, I'd appreciate it if you leave it down below so I can begin referring to him as that, and only that. We'll make you bilingual yet. You ready? Ready to go? Wah!